Friends fans are in mourning following the shock death of beloved star Matthew Perry, who passed away aged 54 at his Pacific Palisades home in Los Angeles on Saturday. Perry, who starred as Chandler Bing in the hit U.S. sitcom, was found dead after reportedly drowning in his hot tub. Police sources have indicated that no drugs were found at the scene and there is no indication of foul play. In his last hours, Perry was reported to have played pickleball, similar to squash, for 2 hours before returning home to relax. He then sent his personal assistant on an errand, with the staff member returning home to find him unresponsive. A friend of the star told Gathering Media that he had recently seen Perry looking sober and well. Shortly afterwards, Perry's parents and father-in-law were pictured outside his home, which has been taped off by police. As the tragedy unfolded, meanwhile, a young neighbor of Perry who witnessed the police arrive claimed he saw everything in what was a disturbing situation. "They, his siblings, were outside my neighbor's door," the man began. He continued, telling the U.S. Sun, "I didn't think much of it at the time until the police started arriving and everything. They didn't hammer the door, they kept silent. It was very disturbing, and very sad after all those years. From what he's gone through and his addictions and whatever." He added, "I saw everything, I feel bad for my younger siblings. I was very sad. At the same time, I did kind of expect it in some sense, but I didn't expect it to be so soon." He'd not lived there long. According to the LA Police Department, a call was received at 4:07 p.m. local time for a male in his 50s who was unresponsive due to a water emergency. It added that after arriving at the scene, no ambulance was required to transfer that person. Now, robbery-homicide detectives are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death, which will be determined by the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office at a later date, reports LA Times. A haunting final Instagram post before his death felt eerily similar to the incident. Just 5 days prior, Perry posted a photo of himself in his hot tub, overlooking the beautiful sights from his California property. He captioned the post, "Oh, so warm water swirling around makes you feel good?" Like the majority of his posts on the platform, he signed the note off with the phrase "Immatman." On the same day, he shared another post, a video of the moon. Its caption was somewhat unsettling, reading, "Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?" The actor's struggles with addiction were well documented following the release of his memoir, Friends, Lovers and the Big Terrible Thing last year. In the book, Perry recalled his colon exploding from opioid abuse in 2018, which left him in a coma for 2 weeks of a 5-month hospital stay. He also detailed how a cocktail of propofol and hydrocodone at a Swiss rehabilitation center in 2020 resulted in his heart stopping for 5 minutes. The star added that he forked out a staggering $7 million, £5.7 million, over the years in a bid to get clean. At the peak of Friends' popularity, Perry was addicted to Vicodin, and in 1997 he completed a 28-day detox program. He again entered rehab in February 2001 for addiction to Vicodin, methadone, amphetamines, and alcohol. The addiction saw him lose around 50 pounds, 3.5 stone. In a chat with People magazine last year, Perry admitted he'd been in rehab 15 times in a bid to get clean between 1997 and 2011. He explained, "The doctors told my family that I had a 2% chance to live. I was put on a thing called an ECMO machine, which does all the breathing for your heart and your lungs. And that's called a Hail Mary. No one survives that. And in an episode of pancreatitis whilst filming Friends in 2000 left the star in hospital for a month and fed fluids through and for after doctors warned him the illness was the result of excessive drinking. "Fuck that," I said, Perry recalled telling a medic in his memoir. "No. I don't drink too much." Pancreatitis at the age of 30 was unheard of. Yay for me. Another record. At the time of his book release, however, almost a year ago to the day, Perry was said to have been clean for 18 months. "I've been in a mental institution, gone to therapy twice a week for 30 years, been to death's door," he added. "Sobriety had now become the most important thing in my life, because I learned that if you put anything in front of sobriety, you will lose that anything anyway if you drink." Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads. If you're struggling and need to talk, the Samaritans operate a free helpline open 24/7 on 116 123. Alternatively, you can email joe@samaritans.org or visit their site to find your local branch.
Just